If you're a mentor, you definitely know this person. They are your rock star, right? The one you can always count on to deliver incredible work. They're driven, they're reliable, but you've also seen that other side, that inability to ever really truly switch off. It's a real puzzle, isn't it? You tell them, hey, you've earned a vacation, and you can almost see the flicker of panic in their eyes. Or they wrap up some huge project, and instead of taking a breath, they're immediately asking, okay, what's next? It's the ultimate paradox. The very thing that makes them so amazing at their job seems to be the very thing that stops them from ever relaxing. You see, for them, downtime, it doesn't feel like a reward. It feels like a total liability. And that feeling is immediately followed by this massive, crushing wave of guilt. The idea of just, sitting on the couch and doing nothing isn't refreshing. It's actually a source of some pretty deep anxiety. So what is really going on under the surface here? Okay, let's really dig into the diagnosis, because what we're looking at here isn't just someone being a workaholic. The source material for this whole explainer points to something much deeper, a kind of hidden operating system that's running the show when it comes to the relationship with work and rest. And that something has a name. It's called internalized parentification. Now that's a bit of a mouthful, but think of it like this. It's a belief system that got wired into them, and it's running in the background 24/7. And its one core command is simple. Your value as a person is not a given. Nope. It has to be earned. It has to be proven over and over, based entirely on what you get done. So how does this hidden operating system actually show up day to day? Well, the first and most obvious sign, the biggest symptom, is this relentless internal driver. We're talking about a constant pressure that's not coming from a boss or a deadline, it's all coming from inside. And that internal driver, it has a mantra. It's a little voice in their head that is never, ever satisfied. It's always whispering, sometimes even shouting, more, better, faster. They finish a report, the voice says, you should have done it faster. They get amazing feedback, the voice says, yeah, but it could have been better. You see, there's no finish line. There's never a point where they can truly say, okay, I've done enough. But it's not just about this constant push for more. If you peel back that layer, you find the second and much deeper symptom. This is the emotional engine that's powering the whole system, a really profound core fear. And this is where it gets really interesting. On the surface, your mentee might make a small mistake or have a messy desk and just see it as messiness or irresponsibility. But their internal operating system, it processes that information completely differently. It doesn't just stay a simple mistake. It's instantly translated into a catastrophic emotional belief. This imperfection, this mistake makes me fundamentally unlovable. So, as a mentor, once you see this, well, it changes everything, doesn't it? Their resistance to taking a break isn't just them being stubborn. Their anxiety over tiny error isn't just perfectionism. It is a defense mechanism against a much deeper, much more vulnerable fear. So the crucial takeaway here is this. You're not just looking at a workaholic. You are seeing a system where productivity has become completely fused with their self-worth. Every single task is another attempt to prove their value, and it's all being driven by this quiet, deep-seated fear that if they stop producing, if they show any flaw, they will be unworthy of connection and care. Just recognizing this pattern, this deep, ingrained link between their work and their worth, that is the most powerful first step you can take as their mentor. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Now that you can see this hidden operating system at play, how will that change the way you approach your very next conversation with that brilliant, driven, and utterly exhausted person you're trying to help?